Wagwan everyone, I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to another Watchalong up on Tereak Talks. We got Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Leicester City. Hope you're all keeping safe, people. Hope you've all had a wonderful weekend. It's the last game of the weekend and we've got Champions League coming in midweek. This is a big one. Wolverhampton Wanderers fighting for that European place, whether it's in Europa League or even higher, maybe even Champions League. We have to wait and see this one. And you know who I support, Arsenal, ladies and gents. We will be playing Wolves on Thursday night. So it's a nice little scouting mission. I know I went to watch the Wolves versus Arsenal one not too long ago. So and that one was great. So hope you're all keeping well, people, and this is going to be a good one. I'll get into the starting lineups in a bit, but let me just give a massive welcome to everyone in the chat. We've got depressing results. Big up yourself, Moss. What can Wolfies do the biznatch? Big up, Moss, man. England, is that for the ladies? Is that for the women, I'm guessing? Big up Casey in the place, 4-2 against Leeds. Come on, United. Your picture of Tielemans and Jimenez, Tereak and Casey. Big up, man. Hey, I love Tielemans. I love him at Arsenal. And you'd love Jimenez at United. I know you've been banging on that drum a lot. We've got Josh in the place saying Wagwan T and the TTF. Big up yourself, Josh. Thank you for coming in, my bro. We've got Brush in the place. Big up my bro, Brush. I'll get onto that one as well, Casey. We'll talk about that in a little bit more. Big up Santi in the place. Hope you're keeping well. Munzi, yes, T, all I can say is United. Hey, United fans are happy now. It wasn't looking too good, was it, in the at that point? But don't worry, I'll save all that chat for Monday night's review, so you can come and check that one out, people. And yeah, I'll leave the floor open to you, and you guys can come in and talk afterwards at the end as well. If you want to come in or drop some comments, let me know. We'll leave it open. Big up Rich in the place, who is going to be doing Get Amped returns tonight. I've been pestering him. I've been banging on that door. Straight after AFCON finished, even more, you know what I mean? He's returning tonight. Hopefully you're feeling okay, because I can imagine you're feeling a little bit tired after the All-Star game not the All-Star game, but the dunk contest last night. And Moss, I'm putting on this cap for you, man. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, and it's not quite. Yeah. Oh, well. Big up Square Table. Hope you're keeping safe, my bro. Game is on in the States, but only in Spanish. Perfect. So I can mute them and listen to you guys. Exactly. Do you know the reason why, Square Table? Because Wolverhampton Wanderers have a certain forward who's actually Mexican. That's why. That's what. Because Square Table, how Mexicans really love their football. We got a Mexican in the place in Santi right there. So yeah, man. That's I think that's the big reason why it is on. And that's probably why it's in Spanish too. Still not unbeaten. Still not unbeaten in 5. What's that? Is that Newcastle still not beaten in 5? Are you guys unbeaten? That's going to be big, man. But let me bring up the starting lineups for you all. They're showing it on my TV screen right now. There's no sound coming from it, is there? That's perfect. I don't want to get no copyright strike. So Wolves starting 11 in goal. They have Jose Sa and the 3 at the back. Kilman on the right. Cody down the middle. And Roman Sace on the left. And then in that really 5 in midfield with the 2 wing backs, we have Semedo on the right wing back. We have Aït-Nouri on the left. I know I'm doing it the other way around for you guys. Aït-Nouri on the left. And then in the middle, we have the 3. They're keeping that 3 in the middle that did them and served them so well up against Spurs. But João Moutinho comes back and he's in there with Dendoncker and Neves. So that's big for them. And then the 2 up top with, I think the number 9 is going to be Jimenez, and then Pedent's really floating around. But there's some big news that I didn't even put on, that he's on the bench for Wolverhampton Wanderers. And that is Pedro Neto has returned from a fractured kneecap. I believe it was a fractured kneecap. But I know he fractured some part of his knee. So he's back, and that's big for Wolves. Their number 7, their Portuguese sensation. I'm sure he was their player of the season last season, but correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, he has returned. But we'll get into the other side's benches when we run through Leicester's. As I can see on my screen right now, Kiernan Dewsbury Hall, but he's in the midfield. But in goal, they have Schmeichel at right back, Pereira and Martin Sionchu in the centre-back partnership with Luke Thomas and left. The three in the midfield, we have Ndidi as the CDM, as the defensive midfielder, with Tielemans and Dewsbury Hall. Tielemans on the right, Dewsbury Hall on the left. That's what I can imagine. Or shall I do it the other way around? Tielemans on the right and Dewsbury Hall on the left. So yes, Lookman on the right, I can imagine. That's going to be interesting to see. I feel like Lookman might start on the left, actually. I feel like Lookman might start on the left and Mark Albrighton out on the right with Patson Daka up top by himself. So we'll have to see there. So they're going to have to provide a lot. The midfielders, we know Tielemans likes to break through his runs. Wolves are kicking from left to right. Wolves are kicking from left to right as the players are taking the knee, and Leicester are kicking from right to left. And on the benches, I'll just talk whilst the game has just kicked off. So let me bring this up on the screen, the ticker down below. It's going to be a good one, ladies and gents. Let me know your score predictions. How are you feeling for this one? Seeing the both lineups. I'm going to create something in the poll for you guys as well. Who will win this match? Is it going to be Wolves? We all know Edmund's favourite team. Is it going to be Leicester? We don't actually have a Leicester fan. But I know Paxton, he might be representing them. Or is it going to be a draw? We're going to have to wait and see, ladies and gents. Let me know your thoughts and get voting down below whilst I'm going to have a look through the rest of the comments and see everyone else who's joined. We've got 8 people in here. Smash that like button if you haven't done so already. I'm just going to be rambling on. So, yeah, I probably need to slow down just a little bit, don't I? Tereak download some of the stadium upgrades across Argentina. I'll have to have a look at that at some point. But here's Nuri putting some pressure on Pereira. Plays it back to Schmeichel, who it's a good ball into Tielemans. It's going to be a very interesting midfield battle. I'm sure you guys, all of you guys who are regulars, you know how much I rate Tielemans and Neves. I'll take both of them at Arsenal, so it's going to be interesting to see that battle in that midfield in this Midlands derby clash. I need to go and grab some water. Talking too fast for my own good, man. Got a little bit of a headache as well. The cap's not helping, but hey, no trim, man. Still need to book that. Still need to get time to book a trim. Beard's looking a mess. You know what I mean, people? I'm just glad that you're all here and supporting. Yeah, man. When's your predictions? When do you think I will get that trim? Tereak is going to get the trim. We'll have to wait and see. Lindelof and Donny should be on midfield. Well, yeah, Casey, I did say I was going to talk about it. I'll star that message. I'll star that one, and I'll get right back to it through it once I run through all the comments. I think we need to read Lamptey, Pau Torres, Anthony Neves, Paulinho. That's good. Yeah, they're quality players. I'm not sure if Paulinho, the one who plays for, I know you're on about Sporting Lisbon. It'd be interesting to see if he comes in the Premier League. Does he have the mobility in that midfield? I'll probably see him a bit like a Granit Xhaka in that way. Better defensively, but not as good on the ball in terms of passing range. Yeah, he's a proper central defensive midfielder, breaking up the play, physical. But the mobility factor, I think that might prove quite pivotal with how the midfielders are in the Premier League. Under Armour, you got it. Under Armour, England women, exactly. No, big old Edmund for this, man, because yeah, I know how much you didn't want the Yankees cap on, my bro. I live in Cleveland and was downtown for the All-Star game and saw MGK with Megan Fox going into the hotel. You can't miss that guy, blonde bleach hair and 6'5". Is he 6'5"? Madness. Yeah, I saw him. I saw MGK. He was on like Twitter before. He brought someone on stage and he was like challenging this woman, saying, "Yeah, she ain't gonna be taller than me. If she's, he'd pay the money," and she actually was. But yeah, man, MGK and Megan Fox, madness. And did you see any other celebrities out and about? Because yeah, that's what the All-Star game brings. But here's Ademola Lookman on the left now. He's in the box. He cuts it back across to Tielemans, who should do better with his effort on goal there. It was a big chance, really. Good ball over the top from Sionchu to find Ademola Lookman, who is on this left wing. Lookman cuts inside Kilman, plays it across to Tielemans, and the shot he's poor in the end. It lacked power. He didn't really need the power given the surface, given the weather at Wolverhampton right now. It's been horrendous all day, to be honest. Yeah, I should do better. G Staffy in the place. Hope you're keeping well, Grace. Nice to see you here. No Ed for Wolves. I know. I'm not sure where he is. I don't know if he's in the chat. I need to catch up, people. Yesterday was one of them. Oh, I heard that. Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. How true it is, I'm not sure. It was about Chris Wood saying meow. I did see that one. What happened with James Maddison drying their Europa League game? He fell to the floor like he was collapsing. Was he really? I didn't even know that. I think it's because of illness. When Brendan Rodgers came out and he said it's because of illness, I think, which is hopefully he's all right. He's on the bench, which is good. I believe so. He's on the bench. Let me have just a quick look about that. Yeah, he's on the bench, so he should be okay. Tereak, I'll be bringing up the Foden incident during Get Amped. Yeah, that'll be interesting to talk about. I've seen it. I saw it late last night, just before I went to bed. And there's a corner for Wolves here. Opportunity. From set pieces, we know how Wolves, in particular, Leicester are horrendous from set pieces. They are the worst team. They've conceded the most goals from set pieces this season. And guess who's second? Leeds. And that's even where Man United grabbed their goal with Harry Maguire. So calm down, guys. Calm down. It's Leeds. See, look, they're showing it on screen now. Worst. They've conceded 14 goals from set pieces, 11 from corners. Horrendous. We're going to have to see how they deal with this here. Gian Martino is very good at delivering them. Casey's gone with a 3-0 Wolves. Know-how in the place. Have to say the Leicester versus Wolves fixtures are sort of the matches I most enjoy the most. You know what? There's been some mega goals. Even when they were in the Championship, both sides, there was loads of goals in this one. But Martino whips one in. He's well defended this time, but it's out to Martino again, who has another chance to whip one in. He goes to the edge towards Neves. We all know what Neves can do from here, but he's closed down. And it's gone for a goal kick. Because everyone's saying we've got 2-0 to Wolves. Aubameyang getting 2 goals today for Barcelona. How does that make you feel, T? Best of luck with your stream. Big up Matt in the place. Do you know what? I'm all right with it. I'm not too bad. It's a change of scenery. He needed that. He wasn't doing the bits. Who did they play? That's the big question. He wasn't doing the bits for Arsenal. So, hey, we know what Aubameyang is. He's not a very good footballer in general, in my opinion, in my honest opinion. But what he can bring is goals. He's very good at finishing when he's on form. And he just wasn't even providing that for Arsenal when we needed him to. In terms of link-up play, even Xavi's come out and said that he needs to work on that. And he says he will get there. But that's just him having confidence in his player. But for me, change the scenery should be good for him moving to a sunny Barcelona. We'll have to see how that plays out, because let's not forget, when he was at Arsenal, he had an extremely good start. But here come Wolves already. Here's Dendoncker up against Amati. Leicester getting players back. Oh, Dendoncker tries to find Jimenez. But it's well defended in the end from Ricardo Pereira, who's had a good opening 7 minutes defensively speaking. But it's too easy for Wolves to break through all the Leicester players there. And if Dendoncker makes that pass, that might have been one of the passes of the season. He went through Amati's legs, but Pereira's there to read it, and he stays switched on. Sato in the place. So nice to see you, Sato. I really thought United were going to follow City and lose when the 2 goals went in. Yeah, it was mad. It was madness. To be honest, United, they looked out of sight when really when they were 2-0 up at half-time, but started the second half once again poorly. But we'll talk a lot more about that in tomorrow's stream. People are saying that he had the vaccine and he was having side effects during the game. Okay, I'm not too sure. G-Staff, commiserations on the Borough result over the weekend. What happened to Middlesbrough over the weekend? I missed it. Let's have a look. Middlesbrough over the weekend. Let's have a look. Results. They lost 2-1 to Bristol City. Who scored for you? I think it was Crooks, wasn't it? Yeah, I did see it, actually. I saw it whilst I was watching the video printer for the Arsenal game. Unlucky, G Staffy. It happens. That's a championship for you. Anyone can get it at any day. Bristol City. I don't think they're having a great season, Bristol City are, if I believe. Let's have a look at the standings. Bristol City, where are they? Yeah, mid-table. Yeah. It's one of them ones, but anyone can get it. We've seen it in the Premier League. We've seen a mid-table side beat the league leaders last night. Wink, wink. What about Harry Kane? Tremendous performance, Casey. I'll get more into that into tomorrow's stream. Make sure you tune in for that one. Neves! Oh! Ruben Neves! Once again, the Portuguese sensation does it for Wolves. and gives them the lead in the 9th minute. Ruben Neves with the goal. Wow, it's a good goal outside the box again. Does he ever score a goal inside the box? I'm not too sure. So the ball gets switched out to Daniel Podence, who cuts out into the left, crosses the ball in, headed up by Amate, and then Donker just rises above Thomas. Raul has it and plays it to the edge of the box where Neves side foots it in. Let's have a look at it again. Then Donker nods it down to Jimenez, who lays it. It's a good finish. You think the keeper should do better, but because there's bodies in the way, you can't really blame Schmeichel there. He sees it very late. It's a good controlled finish by Neves. Oh, man. Neves, wait there. Let me get the goal scorer in there for you, ladies and gents. Neves in the 9th minute. 1-0 to Wolverhampton Wanderers. Wow. Ruben Neves. This is, as the Wolves fans sing, we've got Neves. Ruben Neves. I just don't think you understand. He's Bruno Lage's man. He's better than Zidane. We've got Ruben Neves. And there he is, winning challenges right there. Honestly, this guy, I've told you about him. I've told you, Arsenal, get it wrapped up now. Oh, man. What a player. What a goal that was. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Raul assist beauty, very good hold-up play, good striking play, number 9, modern-day number 9, holding the ball up, sensing where his man is, playing it on the edge, and good finish. It was quality. I hate Leicester. I hope they score more. Hey, there you go. Big up Paxton in the place. I'd rather pay 120. I'd rather pay 120, 70 for Rice, and 50 for Neves. Get me in a technical director. Yeah, exactly. That would be a good 120 million for United. Yeah, you got other issues. I think it's getting rid of players is your biggest thing. It's getting rid of players, and you might have to do the Arsenal thing in cancelling contracts for that to happen. Look at that, Ed. We've got Neves, Ruben Neves. Could you sing that song again? We've got Neves, Ruben Neves. It's not my team. I can't say that, but that's what we'll sing. So, yeah, man, I just don't think you understand exactly. Ruben Neves, too good for Arsenal. He wants the top 4 team. Look at that. He's putting laughing faces right there. Josh, he's scaring me for a second then. Big up Ed, though, my bro. And here come Wolves again. Raul, he gives it away there to Ndidi. And here come Leicester on the counter-attack. It's open. It's an open game so far. As Noha was saying, here's Marco Brighton. Tries to get it across. Connor Cody, last-ditch defending. And it's cleared away. Last-ditch defending there from Wolverhampton Wanderers. And there's an injury for Ricardo Pereira. Connor Cody, excellent. Well, he's got a beard now. Connor Cody with a beard. He looks all right with it still. Like, you know what? It suits his face, looking more mature. Getting rid of that youngster face on his look, man. Should keep it. Dakar, was he onside? I don't know. You want Arsenal to buy him? Nah, you're okay. You have tons of youngsters. In midfield, Sato, I'm not in particular. We are quite weak in there. And plus, if Xhaka leaves in the summer, we already know Mohamed El Nene is definitely going to be leaving, given his contract situation. That's 2 midfielders. We lost Maitland-Niles in the transfer window. We're already light in midfield. We've got 3 first-teamers in Xhaka, Partey, and Sambi Lokonga. So we're going to need one more, really. Especially if we're in European football, Sato, we're going to need him, man. We're going to need him. You have so many midfielders that some aren't on the bench. Yeah, we do. We definitely do need Neves, Sato. As I was just saying, and then he's leaving. There's rumours Xhaka might go. Partey, Lokonga, yeah, they're good, but Lokonga's not quite ready for me. Like, look, Wolves have 3 central midfielders that are good right now. Like, we couldn't play really a 3 midfield like that in their deeper areas. Definitely need Neves. Why does Neves need to leave Wolves to be at a top 4 team? Yes, there you go. We'll have to wait and see. But Arsenal, this is what we need to do, man. Don't be... Nah, man, it's not being greedy. We need him. Honestly, that's what we do need. How Marco Brighton is still playing for Leicester is mad. Good point, Ed. Wolves can give Neves a top 4 platform. Yeah, they can. We'll have to wait and see, though. They're playing well. They started excellently in this game. Here's Semedo now driving forward. Semedo to Dendonka, tries to cut it back across. And Amate will play it out. And here's Ricardo Pereira in a central midfield position. He was missing out of that right-back position. But here come Leicester again. It's a very end-to-end game when it's open 13 minutes. It's not slowed down at all, really. Cody getting tight to Keenan Dewsbury Hall. He gets it out right to Brighton. Brighton's got Ricardo Pereira on the overlap. He tries to cross it in. for Daka, but here's Ndidi now. Gets it out to Albright, and Tielemans having a big chance and Neves scoring. The two big key players, but here's Tielemans now as a shot. Oh, it's a good save from Jose Sa, and the rebound was cleared away, and he was parried away, and it wasn't in the reach of Lookman. But look at that, man. Do you think Lackable is an unsellable? Who would want a striker who plays? But the thing is, his contract's expiring. We have quite a few players that contracts are expiring at the end of the season. We've got El Nene, we've got Daka, good save again from Sa. Aït-Nouri has to be awake, and surely that's a pass back, right? Surely, no, okay. Referee doesn't say it's a pass back, but okay. We got Lacazette who's leaving, and Nketiah, El Nene. We've got rid of quite a few in the January, like Chambers. So yeah, we've got players whose contracts are expiring at the end of the season, and Lacazette is one of them. But here's Pedence, nice feet there, and he tries to find Neves, but it's not the right type of run. Then Donker is better than McFred. I'm not too sure about that one, Casey. I'm not too sure. He's decent. I think Den Donker's a versatile player. I see Den Donker kind of like a McTominay type of player. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't think he's better than McFred, but yeah. Top four, when we beat Wolves, top four very soon. Hey, hope so, man. Oh, play on, says the referee. Dewsbury Hall, looked like there was a foul on Semedo, but the referee says carry on. Tielemans definitely needs to leave Leicester. A top talent stuck in the bottom half of the table in the Prem. But no, yeah, it's true. But once again, who would have thought that Leicester would have been in this situation at the start of the season? Do you know what I mean, Paxton? There was no inkling of that. But once again, they're breaking forward. This basketball game, who needs the All-Star game when you've got Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Leicester City? I need to change the title, actually. That reminds me. 1-0 to the Wolves. What a great start this is, man. I'm loving this first 16 minutes. Know-how called it. He said these game, Wolves-Leicester, produces some exciting games, and it's not failing us so far in the first 16 minutes. This is probably the slowest there's been in possession, and Leicester's still putting on a squeezing on the high press right there. There we go, ladies and gents. Make sure you smash the like button. We've got 12 people watching. This is only streamed on YouTube, so smash that like button, please. And let's count if you are enjoying it, of course. If you are, let me know. And then, yeah, get in the comments as well. Love to interact with all of you guys as the fans are clapping. I'm not sure what the reason is. If someone can let me know in the comments, that'd be great. Fred was good today, Pax. Tom maybe should have been off. Yeah, he was very aggressive. He could have picked up a yellow card earlier than he did. He was looking like prime Granit Xhaka McTominay today, moving around, steaming, reckless. But that's what you need against Leeds. You need players like that who are going to have that aggression, especially this current Leeds side. With the rivalry that Leeds versus Man United has, you need it, man. It was an entertaining spectacle. There was issues once again from United, which keep plaguing them. They're not improving in that aspect. Oh, here's Lookman now, gets it down in the box, but it's well defended from Max Kilman in the end. It seems like Semedo got caught underneath that ball. He certainly had to do better, but he plays the ball down to Pedence, who's brought it down well. He's got Jimenez supporting him. Daniel Pedence has his shot blocked, and it should be a corner kick to Wolves, and it will be. So Semedo, after some poor defending at the back post, beautiful ball. He's a mile onside. He's in his own half. Great first touch from Daniel Pedence. He does well. He's a talent, isn't he? Be careful of Daniel Pedence, Arsenal on the weekend. I mean, in midweek, we saw what he did to us last season at the Emirates. But you know what? Brilliant start from Wolves going forward, attacking threat, which is probably one of the questions you could have posed at Wolves in terms they don't score enough goals, but they're looking to create problems. Who knows? They still may not, but they've got another opportunity here. Can they score a second from a set piece against the worst defensive side in the league when it comes to set pieces? Coutinho with the outswinger. Headed back down into the hands of Schmeichel. Big opportunity there for Max Kilman. Would that be his first Premier League goal, by the way, if he'd have scored that there? But they're just showing Raul's work at the front post. But yeah, Max Kilman, he was going a bit away from him. Can't be too harsh. Yeah, it was a big opportunity there. Big up my bro, Lewis. Hope you're doing well, Lewis. Hope he'll be keeping good. Fred was better than average today. One of about 5 games he's done well. Must. Hey, Paxton. We'll talk about it. We'll get right into Man United at some point tomorrow. I know I keep teasing you guys, bringing up the comments, but yeah, well, there's a lot we could talk about because there's good things, there's bad things to United, of course. But you can't. Well, all I'm gonna say is take a performance against Leeds with a pinch of salt, just like that, a pinch. I think McSauce is on 7 or 8 yellows. Yeah, probably. It doesn't surprise me. He will get a red card soon, so make sure you keep him at your fancy team, ladies and gents. Ed, Wolves have Tukes like Boston Bruins, got black and gold, baby. Daniel Pinnett's hat-trick against Arsenal case, he says. Good as chance, Pax, and of TP work event, getting a hat-trick. Yes, mate. I hope you're doing well, Munzi. Big up my bro. Louis in the place. Big up yourself, my bro. A disappointing result for you guys yesterday. But once again, as I keep teasing, we'll get into it tomorrow in tomorrow's Monday review / preview, as we're previewing midweek games also for the Premier League. So make sure you tune in for that one there. It should be good. It should be a good one. Max Kilman, only Wolves player to start all 28 games this season. Shows how good he is, how important, how integral he has been for this Wolves defence. I've really rated him. Oh, it's beautiful from Daniel Pedence. Nice dummy. And Sionchi has to clear it. Wolves are purring. The Wolves are howling, shall I say. Not purring, ain't cats. Kurt Zuma in the place. But, you know what I mean? Wolves are on. They're looking sharp, you know. They're looking a lot sharper than they did in the last time they played at the Molineux. I can tell you that, which I'm getting a bit worried about. If you talk hey, I did enjoy the fight. I thought it was good, man. I enjoyed, as I said it in the group chat, I enjoyed watching Amir Khan getting a stoppage, losing, you know what I mean? Exactly. So saying Fred played well against Leeds doesn't mean too much. He needs to perform consistently. But yeah, the best players in the world perform consistently. Do you know what I mean? And we know Fred's not that. Fred is just never going to be that, which is why you guys need to sign a central midfielder at the end of the day. Do you know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm just stretching it out. It's a bit tight. My big head. You know what I mean, people? It's massive. But yeah, it's one of them ones. If you can have, this is why Fred and McTominay are good players to have in a squad. They're very good backup midfielders. Do you know what I mean? For where United are currently at. But yeah, for where you want to get to, yeah, you need better than that. You won't be a Man City because you're not structured in that way. I mean, you probably won't even be a Liverpool. Yeah, they could do so. They could do something at Liverpool. Klopp could do some work with them. So headed back across, and it's a dangerous situation again. But another corner, another set piece for Wolverhampton Wanderers, who are dangerous at these. You know what I mean? With their big guys, you got Dendoncker in there added. Cody, Kilman, Sace, Raul. They're big threats from set pieces. Causing issues once again. Ed will be happy, exactly. Big up Nate in a place, my doggy. My guy, every time what you're telling me, my brother, I'm good, man, I'm good. I'm happy because Arsenal won. Once again, I'll get into that one tomorrow in much more detail. And I know it's disappointing in the end, but I'm all good. Got a little bit of a headache, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure I got a little bit of a headache. It's probably this hat, a bit tight. But, you know what I mean? Moss won't let me wear a New York Yankees one. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it's all right, man. I'm doing good. My watch long went sky high. Big up Munzi, man. Big up Munzi. That's what we love to see. We need Neves and Tielemans. Hey, don't we all, man? Man, you drive up the prices. Yeah, it's true. It's true. So stay out of this. Stay out of this transfer market. You keep looking at Declan Rice, yeah? You keep your eyes on Declan Rice whilst we look at Neves and Tielemans. Ball in. Oh, pinball in the box. Here's Connor Cody. Here's Daniel Pedence up against Tielemans, the guy we're just speaking about. Daniel Pedence dropping shoulders left, right, and centre. Tries to cut in on his right foot. Goes left. Oh, cuts it across. Well, oh, to 8. Nuri with a big chance there. Oh, Daniel Pedence, man. What is this guy? Panadol for headache. Big up, man. Let the brain and bro. The hair is a mash-up thing, man. Right now, I ain't been looking after it or anything. I can't let it breathe. You know what I mean? I don't wear a cap inside the house like when I'm not streaming and that. So I knew Casey was going to bring that up, man. But yeah, you know what? Pedence is on fire. Hopefully, Wolves let out all their steam against us, against these, not us. Let out all out their steam against these, and come tame. They've been on fire, man. They came tame against us on that Thursday night, not last week Thursday. Yeah, not the Thursday just gone. The Thursday before that, last week Thursday. Depends how you call your weeks. Where do you guys start your weeks? Actually, as Tielemans gives it away to Pedence. Leicester should deal with this with Ndidi. Yeah. Pedence goes down, asking for a free kick. We're just outnumbered there in that position. But where do you guys? What's your first day of the week? Is Monday the first day of the week, or is it Sunday? In a chat, let me know. Paxton, you might have to deal with this. Paxton, you might have to deal with this. Need a Jarrett Allen too. Nah, man. How come you want me to have that throw? I ain't having that Jarrett Allen one. That was mad. But he's Lookman. Beats Neto, gets the cross in. Well defended from Nuri. And it's on the edge to Ricardo. He gets underneath it and he goes well over the bar for a goal kick. Monday, first day of the week. Exactly. 5'11", but 6'3" with a throw. Exactly, bro. Exactly. It would be good. Yeah, Monday. So we all say Monday. That's what I agree, man. I agree. People think Sunday. Like, guys, any of you think Sunday is the first day of the week? Because I agree. It's Monday. You start work. Why would you start the week with a day off? Do you know what I'm saying? I agree, man. Monday. We have family day Monday, family day holiday. What is that tomorrow? Free kick for Leicester. Foul given away by Dendonker, I believe. That three in the midfield for Wolves has been excellent so far in the first 26 minutes. Here comes Tielemans. Gets out to Ndidi now. And Ndidi gets it to Thomas. They're probing. Leicester do look dangerous. They're in the box now. Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. You know what? Leicester should score in this game. They're getting into some promising positions. They're playing through Wolves well. Brendan Rodgers will be impressed going forward defensively. He's still nervous. But how much can you really change about that when you're Brendan Rodgers? Like, you know what I mean? Like, all of his sides defensively are shaky. But going forward, he will be happy given their much rotated side due to injury and illness. And playing. Oh, big chance cleared away by Neves. It went right across. But it's well cleared, well defended. Don't listen to Rich. Monday, to be honest, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm on a 3-day shift. So I don't know what's my first day of the week. Whenever your shift starts, really. Wow. Whenever your shift started, that's what I say. But yeah, man, in terms of that Lindelof talk, Lindelof talking on a CDM, that reminded me to talk about that. I'm not going to talk about him in terms of today, but I'm going to say what I've said it before. I said it before to you, Casey. When you're in a CDM position, it's completely different. A centre back and a CDM, a good centre back on the ball doesn't necessarily translate in being a good CDM. Because when you're in a CDM position, you have to cover different spaces. Yeah, you have to defend completely differently. You have to read the game differently. And that's off the ball. In possession, you receive the ball in a different way. When you're a CDM, you receive the ball a lot either on the half turn or with your back to play. And you have to be able to play with your back to play. Whereas as a centre-back, you're only looking forward. Literally, you're playing forwards, which is different. And to be honest, in a way, it's easier for me personally. It's easier to play, be a ball playing centre back than it is to be a really good midfielder. They're usually the most technical players on the pitch, as Tielemans scoffs the play. So do you know what I mean? Like he's a good technical centre back, but that doesn't translate into being a good central midfielder. You know what I'm saying? That's my reason. Let me get to. What do you think of Dewsbury Hall's potential? Is because I could see him starting for a low league Prem team in the future, but nothing much more. This current Leicester side is his potential. As Sionchu picks up a yellow card here. Look at Semedo's pace there, man. Breezing. Yeah, definite yellow card. Yeah, I think this is probably his level of rotation squad for a side like Leicester, starting week in, week out, mid-table. I mean, Palace fans, let me know. Would you take Kiernan Dewsbury Hall? Because I think he's decent. I think he'd do a good job for you guys. You know what I mean? If you weren't able to get Conor Gallagher, I don't think he'd have the goal output that Conor Gallagher has. He's a good technical midfielder. He's good on the ball, can drive with play, good bit of energy. He's got left-footed too, which also makes him just look that little bit better, I believe. Yeah, I think he could do a mid-table side. He'd do well at Southampton, whatnot. Yeah, upper mid-table, I'd say. Like, you know what I mean? So I kind of agree with you there. Casey, what are you doing? What day are you now? Are you on now off smoking? Big question there. There are two types of people in this world, as there look no free kick, no foul there. There are two types of people in this world: people who correctly pronounce plantain as plantain, and full-fledged deranged psychopaths who pronounce it as tain, as in maintain. Hey, Nate, you got me started, man. When it comes to planting, yeah, it's different. It's a different story. Do you know what? I've just got to say, when you talk about planting, yeah, or planting, that's probably the Birmingham planting. But yeah, do you say mountain when you're talking about a mountain? Do you, ladies and gents? No, you don't. You say planting. You say mountain, don't you? Or mountain. Come on, people. Good, big one. My work rosters start on Saturday, so Nate's start of the week is Saturday, really. I know it's all about IQ in tight spaces. Yeah, it's IQ, and also like, yeah, you are right. In IQ, it is because it's how you read the game. Are you studying the game before you receive the ball? Before that ball's even near you, do you understand where the spaces are at? It's like I saw Frank. This is where Frank Lampard was. Was probably look, man. Oh, shot across goal, big opportunity again. Frank Lampard was probably the best at doing this, checking his shoulder before he receives the ball. So like Carvalho, John Terry could be on the ball right now. He scanned his shoulder how many times, both ways. He has a good like knowledge of where players are, who's closing him down, who will close him down, and whatnot, and play from there. And then he was wonderful at that. So big up, man. Yeah, it's about understanding in tight spaces. Relax, Casey. Lindelof under pressure will get caught out time and time again. See him coming with a different point of view. For about 5 months, no smoking. Big up, man, Casey. Love to hear that, man. If we had a competent club, Varane-Lindelof partnership with either Bruno Varane or CR7 as Captain Maguire on the bench. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, you need a manager to say that. Big up Tyler in the place, man. Cloudy 245 Spider. I'm doing good, my bro. How are you? How are you, Tyler? Hey, you see, I ain't forgotten you, my bro. Hope you're keeping well. Gotta have a mind map of the whole pitch all times. 100% CM. Exactly that. I'm locking into Tereak's account just to delete your comment. Oh wow. We have Eze. Yeah, true, Eze. He wins. Yeah. He's been linked to Newcastle. I know it's not credible links really. But yeah, Eze, is he that central midfielder though? He's more of a 10, isn't he? And when he does play, he plays off the left, bit more like Elise. Are you going to see Eze playing that central midfield spot? I don't know. Doing that real box to box. I don't think so. Whereas Kiernan Dewsbury Hall, he's more of a box to box centre mid. Can play a little bit deeper, but drive forward in the box. Lindelof and Varane in CB partnership give Maguire more time off. Yeah, Lindelof and Varane is your best centre-back partnership. But will we see that? We don't know. Oh, big chance. Daka has his shot blocked. Then Donker heads it now to Ndidi, tries to get it out left to Lookman. Leicester on the attack again. It's been a good opening half an hour, 33 minutes and a half. And it's a throw in. I might have to change caption on, man. I'm serious. It's hurting my head a little bit. I might have to change caps. Here's Dewsbury Hall, wins a corner. Who do you think are going to win the Premier League? Man City or Liverpool? Oh, great question. It's a fantastic question. If I was going to say on the spot right now, I'd say Man City, but the title race is going to be close. I'll go into more detail on that when we talk about the Premier League review tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow evening, guys. As the ball poor corner, but he'll get another opportunity. Nope, yep, he'll get another opportunity in open play. Oh, Leicester again, another opportunity. Wolves are lucky to not be level here, but Pedence, excellently done from Pedence, but the pass wasn't quite good enough to find Ain't Nuri. Oh, Pedence is a joke. He's a joke, though, isn't he? Big up my bro, Nate. You know the score. Fact says Lewis. Behave yourself. You know it's wrong. Tell them that's a Enit man. CM, tell them. But here we go. Oh, who's down? Oh, are they just slowing it down? Yeah, the players are just like, you know what? Let's slow it down now. Neves is like, forget this. I'm going to try and quicken up the play. What did you think of Tottenham yesterday against Man City over a 3-2 win over them? Yeah. I'm not making too much of Tottenham because even Nuno Espirito Santo did that in his first game of the season. I just think certain teams, when they play against Man City, they can cause them problems. When Man City aren't on it, yeah, yellow card for Albrighton there. Man City can get problems when they play up against a team that's willing to sit back and count. When you have the players like Harry Kane and Son on a counter attack, you've always got an opportunity. You said this before. Yo, that's just how we say it, yeah. But even, you know what? It's just the way it is. You wouldn't say it to an Irish person. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Planting. Raul Jimenez shot cross goal. Tyler's gone for a 2-1 win. Yeah, it looks like that, you know. I'll be surprised if Leicester don't grab a goal, Tyler. So it could happen. Wolves are having their chances also. Not really in the last 10 minutes or so. Jamaica in Toronto. BMO Field versus Canada for the Selly. Do you think a problem with Leicester is Daka? Not that he's a bad player, but Vardy was clinical. Whereas now it's transforming into Daka as a starter who isn't as clinical or prolific. I think with Daka and Vardy, the transition there is, I feel like Daka is clinical. I think he's probably just as clinical as Vardy. What he doesn't have that Vardy does is that cleverness in terms of positioning his body up against defenders. And here come Wolves again. Pedence finds Jimenez out and it's right. Sionchu in the box. Jimenez. Oh, it's last-ditch defending. It's excellent from Sionchu. What a game this has been, you know, first 37 minutes. Semedo. Oof. Lookman. The game's got a bit of spice to it as well. That's what you need. And now, all fairness to Lookman, man, he got the ball booted at him. Yeah, you just give Pedence a little push. Wait, Irish say tree too, so Nate has no chance. Yeah, Irish they say tree. The Irish do say tree. Yeah, they say tree in Ireland as well. I can't win. Simeone, exactly. Hey, who do you think are gonna win? Oh, once again, yeah, he's well with his right, man. He's got to give him a little push there for booting the ball at him. I honestly think Man United will. I honestly do. Big up rolling up into the place. Wolves doing business today. Big up man like Tereak. Hope you keeping well, my brother. Big up Chino. We got all of them in the place today, man. Hope you keeping well. United fans is like yourself, Tyler. Hey, the top four race is getting interesting. I'm loving it. I'm more convinced now. I get more positivity out of Arsenal now. I know the more the season goes on, the more I start to believe. That's all I'm gonna say. Big up Roland and Chino, man. Yeah, big up everyone. The family have turned up. Big up the TTF as well. Everyone up in the place, man. It's interesting. But yeah, I will be doing a watch long for the Atletico Madrid versus Man United game. Is that another foul on Aït-Nouri? This one's by Daka this time. As offside's given. Hopefully Aït-Nouri's going to be all right. He's in my fancy team. Get up, bro. Please. Ryan, come on. Fancy team and that needs to sort you out. I'm sure they say treat in Trini as well. I'm sure they do. We need realists in here. Exactly. Look at that. Love shown to everyone. This is what we love to see. Let me have a look at this. Let's have a look at this. Watch it again. Yeah, do you know what? That's a yellow card. That's a yellow card by Daka. When these players know what they're doing, you know, when they're putting their body in like that. It's like when we're talking about Harry Kane when he was doing it a lot last season during the lockdown. When he was sticking his back into it, when people are up in the air, it's mega dangerous, bro. It should be a yellow card at the least. It should be, man. You know what I'm saying? But yo, I hope to see all of you, man, on Get Amped later tonight on Richie's channel. That'll be good. Oh, man, it'll be fantastic. Talking ball, bantering each other. That's what we do. Good challenge there by Martinho. Let's see what Paxton's. We don't need realists. He's a Knicks fan. Just me. Arsenal have more momentum now and have a team, whereas with us, there's lots of leaks and drama behind the scenes. But here's a chance to 1-1. Ademola Lookman, 41st minute. 1-1. Good ball across by Marco Brighton. And the equaliser was coming, ladies and gents. It was coming. Ademola Lookman in the 41st minute. Lookman. 1-1. Let's have a look at this one. Let me break it down. Marco Brighton out on the right. He has Ricardo Pereira overlapping, decides to go inside. What a ball from Tielemans. Oh, my days, man. What a ball that is by Yuri Tielemans. It's an absolute joke of a pass. Weight of pass. The direction to split in between the centre-backs in that little half space there. It's a tremendous goal. And guess what? It's Tielemans and Neves, massive contributors in both goals. It's Arsenal, sign them both. Forget one, not the other. Get them both. But here come Wolves on the attack now. Aït-Nouri, poor ball by Ryan Aït-Nouri. But what Paxton was saying anyway, let me get back to that. With us, there's a lot of leaks behind the and drama behind the scenes, as well as not being a complete team. It will be a hard fight. Yeah, I agree, Paxton. So what are you saying, Paxton, and everyone else in the chat? And what are you saying? Top four. Who's getting fourth? Who's getting fifth? And who's getting sixth? That's all I want to see from you guys' thoughts. I want to hear you guys. I'll play devil's advocate across. Because I'm still fence sitting, man. Splinters all up over the place. I want to say, I know what I want to say, but I don't know. I still don't know. It's because there's still a lot of games to go. There is. I know it's cliches. I'm coming up with a proper fence sitting answers, but there's Tielemans there. Beautiful ball to find Daka once again. Here's Patson Daka now. Gets it out to Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. Leicester, the Fox is on the. What does the Fox say? What the Fox do, because I can't say purring. But here's Thomas, Lookman, Leicester looking better, ending the half, the stronger side. All Brighton now, just playing it around the edge. Sorry, just spat everywhere. Tielemans, they're calling for handball. Didn't look like one to me. But here's Pereira now. Pereira trying to attack Aït-Nouri, trying to get across in the box, and that's a goal kick. Big order man them in the chat, man. Exactly, everyone. Order man them, gal them. We missing the granddaddy Dance, South London. Exactly. Where is he? He's probably asleep, man. He is probably asleep. Now let's have a look at it again. Oh, it's his hand, you know. But it's not a penalty. Hits his hand, but it's not a penalty. Look at Matt G. Get in. Come on, Leicester. I need you to beat Wolves. Do you know what? I don't know, man. I'd rather a Wolves win, personally. Do you know why? Because if Wolves lose, that means they could come back against us. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd rather play a confident Wolves side They'd probably get overconfident and we beat them rather than a team. Look what happened yesterday with Spurs, a team low in confidence coming up against the Premier League leaders on a run of games unbeaten, go and win. Do you know what I mean? It makes the game more open, which will suit us, I believe, if they come in with confidence. Unless they get battered, they'll come in confidence anyway. Neves back to Sarr, who has to go long. Fox's score on Wolves, exactly. West versus East Midlands derby, innit? 100%. You know it. Wolves representing the West and Leicester in the East. It's a Tereak versus Paxton derby. Foxy Wolves. Wolfies. Yeah, fair Colts. Definitely a Wolf. Arsenal 4th. Manchester United 5th. Spurs 6th, which hurts to say. You know what? I can see your argument for both. And just to play devil's advocate for this one, not saying like it's fully the case, but it could prove to be the case. Arsenal still have a very young side, so we're gonna have to expect levels of performance that we saw yesterday, and the fact that we put that performance and grabbed the result. Yeah, it gives more confidence. That's why I'm getting more confident as the season goes on, because this young tide. Oh, chance from set piece again. Wolves will always be in this game as long as they get set pieces, because Leicester are horrendous. And Tielemans, good win. He wins it back. Tielemans drives forward. He does extremely well there. Oh, but the pass, he tries it to... Ooh, closing down. Yeah, tries it. Yeah. And I see what you're saying. Paxton, me and you were both coming from... Arsenal fans, we have more right to be confident than United. I do believe that. I do believe if you're backing United as a United fan, you mainly rather like just saying it for the sake that, you know, because it's your team and that's what you want and hope, rather than belief. Because when you watch what happened against Leeds, and this is Leeds United, by the way, everyone should be smacking up with this current side with all the injuries and stuff that they have. Yeah, let them back into the game. I know you still won in the end, but that start of the second half, you need to improve on that. Tielemans and Neves both auditioning for Edu, it seems. Edu should be at the stadium right now watching this. Mikel Arteta back in Wolves, I guess he could do. He should be at the stadium. 3rd, Chelsea. 4th, Arsenal. Oh, Nate going for Arsenal. 5th, Man United. Spurs. 6th and 7th, Wolves. 8th, Leicester to make it all the way up there. Wow. Nate thinks Leicester are going to have a good end to the season. If they get there, that's a respectable finish for Brendan Rodgers in the end. They are looking good, though. I'm not going to lie. They are looking decent. They deserve to be level, I believe. Thomas. Great ball again. It's well defended, and it's another set piece. What a game this has been. Leicester have been the better side since Wolves took the lead. There was that little period when Wolves could have extended it, but probably since the 20th, after 25th minute mark, they've been mad. They've been on fire. It pains me to say the Seaweed will finish above us. Hey, who knows, man? Who knows? After what happened yesterday, Burnley slapping 3 past them. Who knows? It could be a sticky patch for Brighton right now. Yes, T. Would you take... Oh, if you're making me choose one, as halftime has just been called, it is 1-1 in this game. Halftime, they're just showing Ruben Neves now. The referee's just blown that whistle. Oh, Matt, it's a great question. Great question. Let me get this scrolling on the ticker. Actually, no, just leave that one there. Actually, would you take? I'm just trying to stall for this. If I had to take one, it has for me Neves, and the reason I go with Ruben Neves is because of what he can offer defensively. Also, I feel like Tielemans he scores more goals. I know Neves has scored today, but Tielemans is more breaking forward. He will allow us to score more goals, but defensively isn't as good as Neves. That's what I believe. So I'm going Ruben Neves. They're both extremely good from shooting from distance. Top passers, some of the best passers we have in this league. So Tielemans, they're both very competent of using both feet. Tielemans even better. Oh, it's a tough one. I'm edging Tielemans, but guys in the chat, I'm gonna slap this one in here in a poll. Let me see what you all are saying first. Let me see what y'all all are saying. And whilst I change the scoreline, get that up in here. Whilst you're all in here, if we've got 17 people watching, smash that like button if you are new, and that subscribe button as well if you are enjoying the stream, ladies and gents. It's a pleasure to all have you on board right now. Let's have a look. Let's have a look then at what the poll is saying up on the channel. So what have we got right now? We've got Wolves to win this match, 63%, Leicester 22, and 15% draw. So everyone's still backing Wolves in this one. That's interesting to see. But Matt G has put in a top comment right there. Who would you take in the summer? Who's better? Who is better? Tielemans or Neves? This is the poll that I'm going to put out there. Who is better? Here we go right now, ladies and gents. It'll be up in 3, 2, 1. And the poll should be up. It should be up right now. Who is better, Tielemans or Neves? I want to see what you guys are saying. Who would you take? Who would you rather take? You can phrase this question however you want. Get in the chat. We got Remus. He's gone 4. Remus is gone. Tottenham 4th. Man United 5th. Arsenal 6th. Wow. Tottenham to make the top 4. That's a shock. Because my personal self, I know you're probably going to say as an Arsenal fan, I don't think Tottenham are in this top 4 race, because when they will come up against sides that they should be, when teams sit back against them and they're having to break them down, I don't think they've got enough quality from the creativity in terms of midfield to do so. Kane will be playing a lot more further forward. He won't have the space to be playing the balls in behind like he did yesterday. The space to be running into, it just won't be there against sides that will turn up, that will go to Tottenham Stadium and where you're expected to beat. So that's why I don't think you'll be there. We got TCM. Hey, TTF. Look at that. Everyone's showing love. Sick of conceding last-minute goals, Grace. Ugh, I know. It's annoying. I was so annoyed because Chelsea, you know what? I had a little bit of belief that they could do it, that we could do it. But guys, let's just have a quick word on halftime before I get through all the rest of your comments. I can see them right there. What a half this has been of football. I really enjoyed this. Wolves taking the lead, 1-0. They were threatening. They were the better side to begin with in that first half. And then they still had the chances, even when they were 1-0 up. Set pieces, they've always looked a threat. I'm just going to try and get the stats up for you guys now in terms of shots taken by so many guys. So this is it. Wolves have had 33% possession at home and Leicester 67%. They've both had 7 goal attempts, 2 on target for Wolves and 3 for Leicester. That says it all, really. Like, Leicester, they've had equal amount of chances, which is, for Leicester, you have to be happy with that first half so far. Going forward in midfield, playing through the lines, Tielemans and Dewsbury Hall been excellent. Wolves, they've really lost that control. The 3 in the middle, Wolves had and started that with their 3 of Matinho, Neves, then Donker breaking through the lines, being a problem. It's been such an entertaining game. Leicester have been the better side in for the majority of that first half. Both sides look like they can score, though. I think 1-1 is a decent result. It's a much better result for Leicester. Doesn't really do much for either side. So in the second half, it's poised for both of them to go and take the win. It'll be interesting to see. Let's go back to your comments, ladies and gents. Yeah, good game yesterday. 1-0 to Chelsea. Grace is happy, of course. To be honest, I thought it was going to be a draw. Yeah, it's annoying, though. Zaha had a massive opportunity then in that game. But once again, I'll talk about it a lot more tomorrow. We'll go into some depth on each side. The floor is yours as well, ladies and gents, to come on and talk about your club, what your thoughts are, even if it's not your club, because I know there's a lot of people like me who watch a lot of football. So, yeah, you're more than welcome to come on and talk about any club. I'll leave the floor will be yours in the stream. How many years do you see Kasper Schmeichel playing? He's 35 now, and I don't really see him leaving Leicester. If he leaves Leicester, if he could. There's always the opportunity. I mean, there's always the possibility, isn't there, Paxton, to leave? Like we see a lot of shock transfers that nobody expects from these types of players, and he could probably leave and go to Serie A or something like that. I think 40. I think he could do is have a long career. But what I'm trying to look at that goal again. What a ball that was by Yuri Tielemans. Lookman does well initially. He's had a fantastic game so far, Ademola Lookman. He's been a real threat on that left-hand side, causing problems. Deserves the goal. He's probably been Leicester's man of the match. There's been a few Leicester players who have been pretty good. But yeah, Ademola Lookman's been on fire. That's just keep looking at that pass from Tielemans. I'm just in love with it. They just keep slow it down. The weight of pass on that greasy surface. This is why the rain, this is why rain makes football way better to watch. It makes it a much faster game, intense. This is why I love the rain. This is why we probably have some of the best football in the country. You know, we can give the rain some credit from time to time. Fantastic though. Let's see what else is saying in the chat. We move on to Watford. Yeah, Watford midweek should be a good one. Watford coming in with some confidence. Once again, we'll talk more about that in terms. But yeah, coming up for the week in the preview, we'll talk about that also, Nate. Yeah, I'm sure you guys will on Eagle Eye Football also, but it should be a good one. I know Wilf has there's a little bit of a history, isn't it, between Palace and Watford? Just a little bit, mainly to do with Wilf. Obviously, ex-manager. The manager for Watford, Roy Hodgson, was Crystal Palace's manager last season. And for a bit of time. Apparently, to the Chelsea fans weren't very loud. But Grace, I'm gonna say it, yeah, and I'm not just saying it because there's Palace fans in the chat. You're not gonna be out. You're not gonna outsing Palace fans unless you're battering them 7-0. Yeah, like Palace fans in that stadium, that like smaller stadium that they have, the atmosphere they generate, the ultras, the Palace ultras that they have right there, man. Boy, the whole stadium, it's a proper good atmosphere that they have there. Credit big old Eagles, the Eagles flying high. If Manchester United can best beat Brighton, anyone can. Burnley went and proved it. Do you know what I mean? This is the thing, man. When you have a nice win against Burnley, you think, okay, maybe, you know, you can take a little, I mean, not Burnley, but a nice win against Brighton. You can take a little bit of credit from that. Yeah, they're a good side. And then the next game, they're going to get slapped 3-0 at home against Burnley. So it just says it all. He puts that one in the mud. Good, Tish. Is your family? Yes, they are. I was at there. I was at there, Grace. If you check the preview, I was at Tish and Ed's over the weekend. We had a great time, man. Playing GeoGuessr and all them things. Do any of you guys play GeoGuessr? Are you geography people? Do you like geography and those things? I love it. What about East Basuma? You know what? Yeah. I feel like with East Basuma, though, he's very similar to Thomas Partey. So I don't really see the reason in Arsenal. I've thought this before. Yes, he's very good. He's an upgrade on Xhaka. But I want someone that will give us something different. He's very similar to Thomas Partey in my eyes. If he and that's as Paxton says, if he's not in Prison FC, he's very similar to a Thomas Partey in the way he plays. He's very good. Breaks the ball up, gets ball progression going well. But I want someone who has that little bit of that little bit of I don't know. It's that passing range, really. That's what I really want. Not saying he's not a bad passer. He's a decent passer of the ball, and you have to be in Brighton. But that's not his biggest strength. I want someone whose biggest strength is their passing ability, and that can pop up within our goal because I want goals from our midfield. That's what we need. Neves can do that. Tielemans certainly can do that. So yeah, and the fact they're very good on set pieces is another good factor to have. Got to win the games in hand. The games in hand are going to be difficult, Moss. Every game in the Premier League is difficult. Listen to Arteta saying it yesterday. There's no game that is an easy win. Do you know what I'm saying? There's not one. Burnley, Norwich, Watford, they're not easy wins. You still have to put a performance to go and grab a win. What's all this Neves chat? Love, get lost, get your old players. Yeah, everyone's clear. Oh yeah, how are you yourself, G? How about yourself? I think Tielemans would be an upgrade, more exciting signing, and give us bigger goal threat. Neves is more is the more sensible Xhaka upgrade. Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, I see that. Oh, this is why, Matt, I'm saying both, man. Take both. If we're going to be mad, I don't see Arsenal doing it, seriously, because if we do sign 2 central midfielders, we're going to sign... If we might sign one of Tielemans or Neves and then get somebody of the similar mould to a Sambi Lokonga in terms of... When I say similar mould, I'm not saying player profile, but the reputation in the game. Like that, one of them bit unknown ones. Because it would be very expensive to sign both of these. Like what, 35? We're seeing 35 million for Tielemans. It might be that, might be more. Can't really see it being less, but it'd be about 50 million. That's 85 million on 2 central midfielders. Not bad when you see about the money spent on other players, but we've still got quite a other bits of business to do. Striker, of course. Maybe it might be 2 strikers there also. Right back, I think we will need for next season if we are in European football. So, and is there anything else really? Maybe another winger. Depends how that works out. We got Wilf in the place. He's here after his big match today. I saw it in the group chat when I popped the link in. It's not great. It's not great. He's not fit. Let's not ask him too much about that. But I hope you're doing well, my bro. Hope you're keeping well. And look at that. Sending love to us, to myself and you guys. Yeah, all good and free. And to go out and get a Palmo. That's what we love to see, Staffy. Gotta be Neves. Look at this in the chat. He's Basuma escape to victory. Neves is what Arsenal need, but Tielemans is better. I feel like he's better going forward. Yeah, I feel like he's better going forward, but Neves is better defensively, I think. And what do you want? Do you want someone that's better going forward, has a bigger goal threat? Or do you want someone that has that probably a bit more roundedness to their game and has that defensive like solidity? It's up to you. It's totally, this is why we ask, this is what we talk about football. It's all opinion based, isn't it? So that's what I would take Neves, because then it would free up the likes of Partey to go and have that free roaming position. And we could see Partey do Tielemans type of things. Could do. Well, I might be getting too excited. Stretching, drinking, driving, smoking. Who's Tielemans? He's nothing. Wow, gee, Staffy, be careful. We don't need the ball. The 67% possession. There's so many comments. I've had to go down to the bottom. But big up Luca in the place. Wolves will win 2-1. Agreeing with Tyler's prediction there. T-Money's blank. Is T-Money blanking me? What did I do? Apologies, man. Apologies. I missed loads of chat. I missed them. My problem. My apologies, my brother. That's what I was meant to say. I'm trying to catch through all the chat now. Neves is better, full stop. Not even a debate for me. So obviously Ed's going to be coming in there. Oh, look at that. It's 50-50. We've had 12 votes. So that's 6 votes each. Come on, people. We need to get voting. That's how close it is. They're both wonderful ballers. They are. Ryan Gravenberch has decided not to sign a new Ajax contract. Yeah, I've seen that one, Casey. Let's not get too excited, because I think what's going to happen is Bayern Munich will get in there. He's been linked with Juventus and Bayern Munich, and I think that'll be a good move for both of them. Is Bruno Guimaraes the new Donny? Doesn't get a starting spot. The thing is, Casey, with Bruno Guimaraes, he has been suffering with injuries. He came into it with a toe injury, something like that. And he's still not quite fully fit. And when you're bringing in a new signing, you can't really play them injured, because one, they're going to struggle anyway, even if they were fully fit, because of the new league, the new pace, tempo, fitting into a new side, integrating them well, system, tactics, all of those things. So yeah, just ease him in. He's still young. This is why the Bruno Guimaraes signing, it was a massive risk, because he's not an instant impact type of player. He's not. They're just showing Neves and Tielemans, man. Look at that. This is the game. They know it. Gio Gesser is an elite game. Shame I'm terrible at geography. Paxton, I love it. I did well. I got my first 5K without cheating. Obviously, you ain't gonna believe that. Yeah, no cheating, none of that. But I'll have to do a stream on it one day. You know, like a charity stream where I talk all things football, play FIFA games, and them things there. I'll have to play Gio Gesser as one of them, as like a good part of that. Let me see. Was playing. You might have said something before, but now you haven't. Was playing then with their. Was playing with then talking to a spud mate of mine. Oh, he believes they can't progress without a rebuild. That spud mate. He's correct. Wise like yourself, Wilf. Yeah, he's right. They can't progress without a rebuild. They need to, honestly, like, for Spurs to actually kick on and move forward. I know it sounds crazy. It sounds like defeats the object, but they need to sell Son and Kane. Use the money that they'll get from that and have a complete rebuild. That's what they do, because like they're not making the signings. They don't generate the cash. If Daniel Levy's not willing to spend the money that they make from the stadium or brand deals, and he's using it for like commercial reasons or whatever, then spend it through transfer fees. Do you know what I mean? Do Coutinho at Liverpool, but like he won't be a quick fix at Spurs. And even the hiring of Conte is a quick fix, isn't it? So yeah, I'm not sure if it is. Paxton, Casper is 35. Wow, I feel old. I watched his dad in his prime. Let's see what everyone else is saying. Paxton, I believe you're right. Leicester missed the boat while they're on the rebuild. Yep, while they're on the up. They did, and I believe that's Brendan Rodgers. I believe a lot of that does go to Brendan Rodgers because of his prowess to bottle it as a manager, tactically, in the big games. In the games where it's massive and it's going to be tight, you need that bit of tactical knowledge and to like break the game, the system tweak where it's a big risk. And yeah, I feel like that's what he does. In my honest opinion, Partey, similar partner would be okay, and release him from covering Xhaka. Yeah, it's true. I feel that Neves would release him, and Xhaka in that way. Yeah, if we kept Xhaka, I'd want him to be on the bench. I don't want him starting next season either. It's not that he's the worst player. You know my feelings on Xhaka. You know how he's hot and cold, but I just want an upgrade in that position for next season. That's not the biggest pressing problem. We need a striker, of course. We need, but yeah, that's mainly for next season. But yeah, it will be a problem. I'm gonna have to change the cap, my bro. I'm sorry. My headache's getting worse. Let me see. I have to set up the women's football review show for tomorrow, but I'll catch you in a bit, my bro. Catch you in a bit. And if you are interested in the women's football, go check that one out there. Are you telling me Newcastle spent 40 million on an injured player? Yes, they did. But they're not looking to have. I don't think that signing wasn't just for the short term. I feel like the signings of Matt Targett, Kieran Trippier, Dan Burn, they're very short term. So they needed to make some signing for the long term, surely. Do you know what I mean? He covers across all, really, short, mid to long. Showing Max Kilman at the moment. What go on for Max Kilman? What happened here? What is that? Steve Holland. Oh, they're having a look. Hey, Steve Holland having a look at Max Kilman. You know what I'm saying, people? He deserves it. Deserves that England call up. He's better than a certain, you know who plays at the centre back for England. I'll let you guys decide that, because there's quite a few he's better than in my eyes, especially on the left side. Tyrone Mings. Rabiot. What's this? Rabiot to United Casey. You do not need a player like that with that type of personality either. Very good, very technically gifted baller and that, on his day, quality, but that's too many players on their day who are quality at United. You need consistency. You need players who are going to shake up the dressing room, you know what I mean? And in a right way. Big up Unknown C going, how am ya? I'm good, mate. How are you? Sorry, people, if you can't understand there. Big up, my brother. Chance for Ricardo Pereira. Yeah, Brozovic and Kessie are both available on a free. Kessie going to get paid. It looks like Brozovic might do also. But yeah, Frank Kessie, he's going to get paid as there's a corner. As it hits Sace's hand again. How many times does it want to hit Roman Sace's hand? I feel like corner's been given. Oh, hey, Casey, Jude Bellingham would love that. Can't really see it happening realistically, though. If I'm going to be honest, you know, it's one of them ones. It'll be a difficult one. But Tielemans now, short corner, whipped in. Ricardo Pereira, chance, well headed away by Kilman, but Sionchu's going to go for an effort. Then Donker, well played, Dewsbury Hall, and does he get a corner? Goal kick's given. Oh, is it not corner in the end? What's the referee saying? Corner. Sorry, scratching my throat. Apologies, people. I'd take Kessie over Brozovic, but would love both. Oh, yeah. They're shrewd signings, though, that Man United just wouldn't make. It was definitely a corner. I'm going to have to change the hat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Moss. I'm sorry. The headache's getting worse. Apologies, Moss. Apologies. I got a bit of dirt on that there. Needs to clean it. Oh, indeed, he headed it straight into the hands of Jose Sarr, who goes long and quickly early. On Pedence again, who does well up against Pereira. Look at that, Pedence. Wow, he's so good. He loses it. Do you know what? Pedence is seriously their new Jota in that way. That's what Jota always used to do. Always used to release Wolves on the counter. Give them opportunities once again. Just by releasing it, just by bringing that ball down. He's quality, man. He's so rapid. He can jink left or right. I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Apologies, one sec. Me too, Paxton. Let it breathe. No, I can't, man. I can't, my bro. Head's hurting. But this hat is okay because it's adjustable at the back and it's adjustable. Look at that kick, man. It's quality kicking. It's Jose Sarr. He's much better than Rui Patricio. This in this part of his game. Do you know what I mean? Just sets him away. Coutinho gets dispossessed by Ndidi there. Matthias Ginter. There's so many good ones on a free. It's going to be interesting in the summer. Both Arsenal and Manchester United need CDMs. Need exactly 100%. So we have some of the same targets. Yeah, we do. We definitely do. I know what you're doing there with the asterisk. You're trying to make it bold. I feel like I'm getting a cold. That's what it probably is. My eyes are watering and that. Spuds want Kessie too, so he would be nice. Yeah, Spurs do want Franck Kessie. Says isn't happy. He wants a throw into Wolves there. Referee's giving it to Leicester City. Linesman's having a word with him, tell him to calm down. What's the referee saying there? Lionel, he ain't happy. It says. Is he right? He must be. Yeah. Oh yeah, he's right. He's right. How is that not a throw-in? Come on, to Wolves. Paredes, I think he's another one. Leandro Paredes. He'd have been good. He'd have been a good signing for. But you know what? He looks like he's trying to win the Champions League. Whether he will do it or not, we'll have to wait and see. But we'll have to see. Paredes, no thank you, Casey. Paredes, oh, come on, man. Come on, Paxton. Why not for Paredes, man? Why not? Paredes, I think he'd be quality. At United, he's a better... Basically, he's a combination of Fred and McTominay. He runs around. He runs around. He's aggressive like both of them. But he's a better passer than both of them. Yeah, I think he'd have been perfect for a game like today. And he's a bit of an Ander Herrera-like player. Do you know where you opposition fans don't like him because of his little dirty tactics and that? Oh, Daka tries to find O'Brighton there. Indeed, Paxton, you have the money. We have the project. We'll see what happens, bro. This is what I'm saying, man. This is what top four is major for us. Top four is going to be a massive thing for us if we're going to compete for the same players as United. We need the top four. We need them to finish outside of it because they can offer the mad wages, but we could offer, as you said, the project. And to be honest, if a player rejected us for United, I'd question what the player really wants. because it doesn't look like Man United are moving anywhere forward, any real pace. But here comes Hwang Hee-chan returns. I can see Pedro Neto behind him there. What a return that is. Hopefully we'll see some Pedro Neto tonight. Maybe not. It's his first appearance on the bench, so maybe it's just asking a bit too much. Maybe a 10-minute cameo or a 5-minute cameo or something. Oh, it'd be great, man. It was going to take him a while to return back to the level he was previously before his injury. A lot like how it's taken Eze at the moment. And Josh Da Silva, who played decently yesterday against Arsenal. A combination of McFred, that's torch. Plus, we don't have a manager straight away, especially with the Glazers, which will slow us down a bit to begin with. Exactly, that's it. That's why I'm questioning a player. If Arsenal get top four. If Arsenal get top four, I'd question why you come in. Alvarez at Ajax, very good. Very good. Casey knows his football, you know. Casey, do you play Football Manager? Because you know your ball still. You know your ball. Edson Alvarez is a chance now for Daka. Draws a save from Jose Sarr again. How many shots is that now from Leicester? 9 shots, 4 on target. They've had 2 more shots since the start of the second half. Wolves fans, let me know your thoughts in the chat. Let me know what your thoughts are in this game. Is it seeping away from you? Are you losing control? Do you think Leicester will grab another one? Non-Wolves fans, let us know also. Question, would non-Man United fans take Pogba on a free? I would. I would. Yeah. I think really, yeah, all non-United fans would take Pogba on a free. Like, we all give him the stick and that whilst he's at United, but let's be honest, we'd all take him. Neves tries to find Semedo, but Semedo's offside. I thought he was anyway. But I would. Would you? Let me know your thoughts. Sancho Tonali, AC Milan. Does it look like, I don't think Italian players generally, they don't really leave Serie A, do they? And the fact is, he made that move last season. Matinho coming off. Is that an injury to Matinho? Oh, that might be good for us. That's all I'm saying. Rupert Chisio and Jose Sarr. What quality keeper Wolves have had recently? Exactly, goalkeepers have been mad for them. Jose Sarr, boy, he looks like an upgrade on Rupert Chisio at this moment in time. He's definitely an upgrade in terms of distribution. They've gone to a 2. So Wolves have changed their formation now, as I thought they would. Hwang's out on the left, Pedence is out on the right. And they've gone to 2 in midfield. So 3-4-3 formation in possession and a 5-2-3. Lookman! Another shot, which he should do better with. Ademola Lookman. Leicester once again. They ended the half the better side, and they're starting the second half. The first 15 minutes of the second half, they've been better than Wolves also, which is why Bruno Lage has had to bring on the likes of Hwang. Bring back Pirlo, Frankie de Jong. It's not happening though. Love it, would love it. Pirlo alongside Pogba, that's what's needed, yeah. That was wonderful for Juventus, wasn't it, Paxton? Pogba is a quality player, but there's no chance we'll sign him. He'll go to PSG or Real Madrid for 400k a week. His agent will get a massive payment as well. It will destroy our... Yeah, good point, actually. It's a good point. Yeah, in terms of if we're just talking about the player quality, then yeah, I would definitely take him. But given the other things around it, as I say, football politics, in terms of financial work structure, etc., I wouldn't take it. It's a good point. Hey, Moss is liking it. Hey, I think Moss is liking Lookman. I think when Moss puts that in the chat, that means he's liking the look of Lookman. Oh, Moss, I know what you're thinking, my bro. I know what you're thinking. But here we go. It's Hwang. Can he get involved? And Didi, free kick on the edge of the box. Whose range is this? It's called a Ruben Neves range. Ruben Neves is very dangerous from this position. It's probably a perfect. It's not too far. It's not too close. It's just right. Hey, Goldilocks would love this free kick, wouldn't she? At least we have next James Garner, yes, who can mould. Yeah, James Garner. I do like the quality, the style of midfielder he is. I do like his player profile. Seeing him, I've been keeping a close eye when he played against us and when they played against Leicester. Good quality player you've got there in terms of player profile. Needs the opportunities though at United. Needs them. He needs to be trusted. Young players in midfield will make errors, but here's Neves. Oh, he doesn't. I told you Neves range, but he goes and disappoints me. I think Lilian Thuram, his son, yes, Casey, brother, pal, he knows it, man. Casey, you've been playing. Do you play Football Manager, Casey? Poll question: what shade of grey will Ed's hair be after this game? If Wolves get a bad result, don't worry, we'll ask him that question on Thursday. We'll have to ask him that on Thursday. Rent the team Spud scared of? Exactly. Lookman was a top prospect, and while I think he won't reach world-class status, he will be a solid Prem player. Yeah, he was good at Fulham last season as well. Is he still on loan from Leipzig, by the way? Like Leipzig still got him on their books. I want to have a look at that, actually. Let's have a look. Adam Mola. Look, man, is he still a Leipzig player? He is. He is a Leipzig player still. He's on loan to Leicester. He was on loan at Fulham, and now he's still. Oh, stretch. Apologies, people. Apologies for the yawn. But here comes the game. Definitely isn't boring. It's just me being tired. Look, man. Good ball to Tielemans. Oh, he gets it over the bar. Oh, good first touch from Yuri Tielemans and just gets it over. Brendan Rodgers is delighted. He's got to be delighted with his performance here at Wolves, you know. I've not seen a team come to Wolves and perform like this. Seriously. They have been on fire, Leicester have. They should be winning. They should be winning. Hey, that grey, that shade of grey, it should be turning grey already. Not, you know what I mean? They should be winning for sure. Big chances, huge. He was a solid prospect, and he's just played a massive key part in that scenario there. Also, he's very good at dribbling. He's making the right decisions in the final third. Also in this game, which for a winger of his ability and talent, is essential. He's keeping that place at Leicester now. He's got to be. If he can keep performing like this, have a run of games, of 4 out of 5 games at this level. Leipzig might be thinking twice. You did have Wolves at 2-1. I think a lot of people in the chat had Wolves at 2-1 also. Tereak, I'm an encyclopedia of football knowledge. Like, yeah, I do. Do you know what? I don't read. I like Conrad Lima. Not sure if he is that great though. I think he's a suitable like rotational player. Not sure if you want him in the starting lineup though. In your midfield, Tielemans. I know the battle between. Wait there. Let's see what the chat's saying now. Let's see what you guys are saying. 50-50 still. Come on, people, get the votes in. If you haven't voted already, if you want more people to vote, smash that like button if you are enjoying it, and subscribe if you are new. As Leicester have a corner. Sorry, I had to cough then. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a cold, guys. Indeedy. Oh, big chance there. Oh, man. Casey, aren't you obsolete now? We have Google. Florian Grillitsch at Hoffenheim. He's decent. He's been linked with United in the past. Not sure if he's the quality that our sides need, though, Casey. Yeah. I'm not sure if he's the level that we need. He'd be a good player in the Prem. Once again, I don't know. Apologies once again, my people. Man. Manchester United fan just spelling an encyclopedia is... Oh, boss. You can't say that. I have Greenball. I have no response to that. Question: what Serie A teams would Fred walk into? Oh, ball in! Oh, and it's again another opportunity, which well defended by Nelson Semedo. Question: what Serie A teams would Fred walk? Do you know what? What into the start? Chance! Oh, Brighton! Oh, my word! Again, Leicester chance after chance. Leicester, man, I'm liking this Wolves performance as an Arsenal fan. Not if I was a Wolves fan, definitely not. Since the first 30 minutes or 30 minutes of the first half, Wolves have been shocking. Here's Kilman now. He's trying to bring them forward. It's a good ball out to Aitnuri with his right foot, with his weaker foot. Aitnuri skits past Pereira. Aitnuri now. Then Donker to Pedence. Oh my word! 2-1. Daniel Pedence. Just when I was saying that Leicester needed a goal, Daniel Pedence only goes and scores in the 66th minute. Wow, oh, wow. Don't you just love football? Don't you love football if you're a Wolves fan? If you're a Leicester fan, don't you just hate it? Don't you just hate football, ladies and gents? Oh, my word. 2-1. The Wolverhampton Wanderers. Oh, VAR will have a look at that. Schmeichel's calling for offside. Jimenez, is he in the eye line of the keeper? Oh, Schmeichel might get away with it, Nah, he's not. He's not in the eye line of the keeper, in my opinion. Oh, he might. That'll be a joke if it's offside. Well, goal's given. Goal has been given. Wolverhampton Wanderers, Daniel Pedence. He's been really good in this game. Man of the match for me. Now that he scored, and if Wolves win, is he in the eye line? Oh, I agree. I don't think that should have been called off for offside. Oh, man, let's see what you guys say in the chat. Back saying, come on, VAR, do something. Just hope this doesn't give Wolves confidence for Thursday. Too much time left. Correct score, Moss. Yep, you did say 2-1. But there is too much time left. Leicester muddied. You got to feel sorry for Leicester. Honestly, you really do. Even as a neutral, I'm feeling sorry for Leicester. I don't rate Brendan Rodgers, but I feel sorry for them. They've been excellent today. I think they have been. For an away side coming up to Wolverhampton Wanderers, they have been excellent. Oh, Brighton needed to be Maddison. At least they've still got Maddison off the bench to come. Xavi saying Pedro is the world's biggest talent. Do you know what? He's probably not wrong, though, Paxton. Oh, Pedro's a different level of baller, though. Pedro, at the age he is, with the maturity. Who's better, Jude Bellingham or Pedro? Pedro for me. I'm sorry. It's Pedro. It's Pedro, ladies and gents. I love Jude. Hey, Jude. I'll be singing it all along. La, 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 hey, Jude. But Pedro, man. Pedro. Careful your water. I know. Yeah, be careful. Especially with my coughing. I might cough all over my... What's it called? I need a tissue, man. Hold on. People, my nose is getting red. I'm looking like Ferguson in the winter. Yo. No worries, Matty GB got their number. Hopefully we do. Moss, I can't even remember the last time we beat them at the Emirates. I honestly can't. It's been a long time. Does anyone know the last time we beat Wolves at the Emirates? Wolves versus Wolves record. I'm having a look now, ladies and gents. Oh, is that a yellow card for Den Donker? I think it is. Let's have a look at Arsenal's record against Wolves at the Emirates. The last time we beat them at the Emirates, I'm finding it now. We beat them at their grounds. 2011. 12th of Feb 2011, the last time we beat Wolves. Wow. Jack Wilshere has signed for a Danish team. Has he really? Wait, what? Gavi is very good. Gary is very good. But Pedri. Yeah, Gavi could be. Pedri's a little bit older than Gavi, I believe. 2 years or something like that? If Gavi can get to the level of Pedro, at 18, then yeah, or beyond, then you say that Pedro is mad team. Has he really? Who's he signed for? What team? To be fair, Wolves were in the lower leagues. Yeah, they were. But even since they come back in the Prem, Moss, they've done us at the Emirates in draws where they should have won. I remember when we drew against them. I was watching it at Tish and Ed's. When Mkhitaryan scored that equaliser, we were extremely fortunate. In the 0-0, I remember that as well. Yeah, it's not been great. Mr. 200 himself just got home from dinner at the in-laws. Finally get to watch a bit of football. Yes, you do, PM. And you get to watch 20 minutes of a very good game with Leicester. I'll give you a little bit of a breakdown, and anyone else who's just joined. Wolves winning by 2-1. Let's be honest, the lead does flatter them. Leicester should have been in front. They've had multiple chances. Just to give you the stats in this game, Leicester have had 65% possession, Wolves 35%, but not just that. They've had more goal attempts than Wolves, with Leicester having 12, Wolves having 9, but double the amount of shots on target for Leicester with 6 to Wolves' 3, and Wolves have scored out of their 2 of them shots on target. So, but Wolves have always looked to danger from set pieces. Leicester haven't been dealing with the set pieces quite as well. But going forward, Leicester have been the better side, dominated Wolves. But, football, it doesn't matter about possession, does it really? Casey's coming back with the centre midfielders. Gavi, Ansu Fati, Pedro for Barcelona, Vini, Valverde for Real Madrid. Don't forget Rodrigo. You're forgetting Rodrigo, my bro. Rodrigo's very good for Real Madrid. Yeah, it's mad though. I get your point though. It's crazy the level of talent. That's who they should be building around, not these older man. Do you know what I mean? The older man should be there to help push them forward, and essentially for when Real Madrid make that transition, and Barcelona. What team? Jack Wilshere's a Super League. I can't even pronounce that. Arnus contract until the end of the season. Big up Jack Wilshere, as Maddison and Kelechi Iheanacho are coming on for the Foxes. Maddison, Kelechi Iheanacho coming on for Patson Daka. So he's been all right, I think, Patson Daka. He's not really been involved as much in the game. But when he has been involved, he's looked dangerous. The Zambian. Here comes Kelechi Iheanacho now. We know how he's a very streaky player, ladies and gents. We know how he can score a goal out of nowhere. And Maddison comes on for Wilfred and Didi. So Leicester are seriously going for it now. And they could leave themselves susceptible on the counter. This is where I'd be thinking of, if Pedro Neto has 15 minutes or 10, 15 minutes in his legs, getting ready. Because there'll be a lot of space on the counter, I believe, now. The ball's whipped in. It's a risky substitution by Brendan Rodgers, but you have to take risks in this situation, I guess. It's a poor ball from Kiernan Dewsbury Hall. Swap Pogba for Eduardo Camavinga. That's not going to happen because they've only just signed him, haven't they, Casey? It would be good, though, if you did do that. Bring back Andres Pereira. But I'm agreeing with you, man. I am very happy for Wilshere. That was the first name I had in the back of my shirt for a player, Jack Wilshere. The first ever player name apart from myself. Obviously, now who do I have? Big BS7. We've got 7 people watching, and we're talking about our number 7, Bukayo Saka. Love it, man. Love that. Love me. Love him to bits. But Tielemans again. Here come Leicester again on the attack. Kiernan Dewsbury Hall loses possession as Nelson Semedo picks it up. Let's see what the guys in the chat. Let's see what you are saying. 57% for Neves. We've got 2 more votes in, and they're going towards Neves over Tielemans. I think Wolves being in the lead has helped. Neves scoring, but no, I agree. I take Neves. Thank you for getting in the votes, people. Keep voting. We'll leave this one up till the end of the stream. See what your thoughts are. So what have we got now? Ladies and gents? We've got mad that Wilshere is 30. How many more years will he play? Could he be a manager in the future? Paxton, to answer that last one, could he be a manager in the future? Definitely could do a coaching role because of his... he was doing his coaching badges whilst he was training at Arsenal, helping the under-23s and the under-18s. I think it was the under-18s, actually, that he was helping the most. So he definitely could be a coach. Manager... To be honest, he doesn't strike me as a manager type of character. He could do. It could happen. I could be proven wrong, but he doesn't come across like he'd be a manager of a dressing room. He's got experience. His experience would help in terms of dealing with injuries and stuff. But as Ruben Neves picks up a yellow card right there, is he suspended? Please be suspended. Please mean that's a suspension. I'm just hoping. I'm praying. Yeah, it's a yellow. Yeah, it is a yellow card foul by Ruben Neves. And to be honest, it's in a good position for James Maddison. 9 yellow cards for Ruben Neves. Oh, yeah, he could pick up another yellow card. 10 men, please. 10 men, please. We need 10 men. I don't want Ruben Neves in the midfield against Arsenal. James Maddison over the free kick now. Dangerous position for James Maddison. We know how it is. But in terms of your first question, Paxton, because I answered the second one, I'm saying because of his injuries, probably not more than 5 years, if I'll be real. 35, I'm sure he'll be retired before then. If he plays beyond 35, I'll be extremely shocked and happy. Be a surprise, pleasant surprise. I read about Wilshere, but would have taken too long to write his name, new team's name, so I didn't bother mentioning it. But this is what I'm saying. Paxton did. Paxton did it for us. Gymnastic forwarding. Here's Maddison. Deflected and a corner. Wasn't a bad free kick from James Maddison as we're entering the 77th minute. Gets it up and deflected off of Sace, but I think Saar maybe would have had it covered anyway. So a corner is actually beneficial given the result of the free kick for Leicester. Let's have a look at this now. Too many yellows, maybe. That's a good replacement for Xhaka, I guess. A very good replacement for Xhaka there, Moss. As Wolves, they're looking to counter. Pedence finds Aït-Nouri. Oh, he tries to find Raul Jimenez inside. He finds Aït-Nouri, does well. Aït-Nouri, brilliantly done from Wolves. Well played, Neves. They keep it going forward. Here's Hwang now on the left. He's up against Tielemans. Hwang Gi-chan. Pereira's Hwang Gi-chan gets the better of Tielemans, cuts back. Finds Dendonka. Wolves going to grab a third here. They should do if they're going to have more security and control on the game. Feel like they might need that third. Good ball into Pedence. Good bit of half space he's picked up. But it's well watched out in the end. And Leicester trying to kind of come on the counter-attack. Semedo holds up Lookman. Go inside to Tielemans. Go inside. Go inside. Lookman. Yeah. 10 yellow cards. It's a 2-game suspension, I believe. He's on his 9th. Yeah, he's on his 9th yellow card. So he's... Oh, man. He could have got it. He could have got it. We're going to have to look in previous games, man, when he should have... We're going to have to do that digging as Arsenal fans where Neves got away with not getting a yellow card and that led him to playing against Arsenal if we drop points. That's if we drop points, of course. But here's Hwang Hee-chan going forward now. Hee-chan. Oh, it's good play. Aït-Nouri again getting forward. Finds Hwang. It was a tame effort. Very tame. Didn't warrant a yellow. Just a free kick in my eyes. Neves would fit right in at Arsenal. I agree with you with the last part. The first part, do you know what? The reason why it's a free kick and it's a yellow card is because of the position that Maddison was in. A challenge in isolation. Oh, Pedro Neto is coming on. Oh, well played, Maddison there. He tries to look for the run of... But he plays it to Dewsbury Hall, who gets out to Lookman, the man who's on fire. Oh, it's poor into the hands of Jose Sarr. But Pedro Neto is looking to come on. He's going to get 10 minutes plus. That's nice to see. Maybe 10 minutes, depends when the ball goes out. Pedro Neto's return, it will be very warm welcome from the Wolves fans, given his time he's been out. Come on, Leicester, do something, Matt. And here he is. Here comes Pedro Neto. I'm going to give him he's coming. Pedence is coming off also. So this is going to be a massive round of applause because for Pedence being excellent and Pedro Neto making his return. You love to see after a long injury layoff. Pedro Neto's quality. Sorry, I'll just have to give him a round of applause. But yeah, Matt G hoping Leicester do something. Show the fans, man. Look at that. Loving Pedro Neto coming on. The whole of the South Bank. Here's Shrewsbury Hall now. Oh, Neves has got to be careful. Hope not. Hope he don't be careful. Oh, Maddison now. Maddison on the edge. Drags his shot wide. Poor effort in the end. Leicester have had the half chances. They've had the full chances in this game. Maddison knows it. You can see him looking up in the sky. You know, a player of his quality should do better. Me and Moss earlier was talking about James Maddison. He was linked to Arsenal. And there was a lot of Arsenal fans who were saying, oh, yeah, guys, we need James Maddison over Martin Odegaard. Nada. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't think James Maddison's not a bad player at all. But I prefer the style that Odegaard provides this team as Raul Jimenez take that touch gets too far. But there's Pedro Neto picking up a free kick on his first thing in the game. The team Wilshere has signed for has won the Danish League 5 times and the Danish Cup 9. So they've got a good history then. But obviously, when I think of Danish clubs, I think of the likes of, Leicester playing Randers. I think of Copenhagen, of course, or Copenhagen. They're their best side. And Matt G, spot on. So glad to see Neto back. Love to see it. Even if it's a player that was causing us how many problems, Matt? Do you know what I mean? Like at the Emirates last season, Neto and Traore, they were causing issues upon issues. Neves whips one in. Well defended in the end. Breaks out for Kilman, who can't get the shot off. But Leicester looking to counter, but Semedo's there and he just boots it out for a throw-in. They're 7th in the Danish league. So not having a great season. Randers are 6th. We're at Copenhagen. Who's top? Is it Midtjylland? I'm Midtjylland top. Hey, Paxton, I'm just getting you to do all the research at the moment. Appreciate that, my bro. I'm Midtjylland top. Or is it Brøndby. Brøndby are top. Of the Danish league. Big up Moss, man. Beat you to it, Paxton. That's interesting. But here comes Shrewsbury Hall. Look at Neto winning it back right there. We're Copenhagen in the league. Neto, he's very good at that, isn't he, Pedro Neto, carrying it forward. He played off the left a lot last season, when really, with his shooting quality, he should be on the right, cutting inside. But there's Nuri looking to take on Pereira. Pereira's done excellently well there defensively. Oh, it's well played from Albrighton. As he finds Iheanacho, who turns. He can't stand his feet, though. He should have done better there. No, Brøndby, we're top, but the other teams have played more games now, Moss. Okay, so who's top now? Is it who is top? Paxton, you got me on a knife edge here. I'm waiting. Nah, appreciate it, my bro. Here come Leicester now with less than 7 minutes remaining. Plus added time. Midtjylland are top by 2 points. Never forget Midtjylland, man. Rashford's debut. Confusion in the box. Here's Maddison. No, it's wide. Again, another opportunity for Leicester. Matt G and other Arsenal fans won't be happy at Maddison and Leicester missing all these chances. But it gives me confidence and hope that we can have these chances against Wolves. I've not seen many sides create. Oh, it's a good effort in the end. Smacks off that Wolves fan's head. But yeah, Copenhagen first, Brøndby third. So we're there. Huh? Have a game in hand. If they win, they go top by 1 point. Oh, okay. Is that game being played now or something? As if we're talking about Danish football here, guys. This is what Jack Wilshere's done. Do you know what I mean? Big up everyone in the chat. This is what we talk. We talk football all over the place. I thought we was just talking Premier League. Nah. You're wrong. We talk Danish football here. Copenhagen. I remember Robert Skov, who's now at Hoffenheim. He used to play for Copenhagen. Wind is just gone from Copenhagen, I believe, to Wolfsburg, being Weghorst replacement. I'm trying to think any more off the top of my head that I remember. I'm not too sure, actually. Yeah, I can't think of any more Copenhagen players. Midtjylland, that's Brentford's sister club, their Danish sister. That's where Frank Onyeka was bought. Jensen, a lot of their Danish players were bought from Midtjylland, which is why Brentford are one of the best run clubs in the world. Loved playing with Brentford on my Football Manager. FC Copenhagen have a game in hand. Oh, yeah. I mentioned that one earlier. But here comes Lookman now. Wolves got a lot of men behind them. Oh, Lookman gets past Semedo. Has a crossing opportunity. Well defended from Den Donker. The ball will fall to Hwang. And Hwang is being pressured. No foul. Don't make the foul. No foul given. Pereira does well to win it back. Tielemans now in this right channel. Albrighton is right on the byline here. Pereira, cheeky back heel, gets cleared away for a throw-in by Ryan Aït-Nouri. Here comes Marcel now. They're telling Aït-Nouri to go down. Everyone was shouting on the bench for Aït-Nouri to go down so that Marcel could be brought on. I'm sure he's all right. It's just dirty tactics there. It's dirty tactics. Villa, Big BK versus Wilshire's team. Okay, interesting. Dane's pretty good. They're getting good at hockey too. It looks like Aït-Nouri will be coming off. Will Aït-Nouri be coming off? What's that, syrup? Yep, it is Aït-Nouri. In my fantasy, couldn't keep a clean sheet. But he's had a good game, to be fair. He's ran so much, Ryan Aït-Nouri. What a left wing back he is, Ryan Aït-Nouri. He's quality. I think they missed him against Arsenal in that game. Marcel's probably better defensively. No, he's not. Not for... No, I've just changed my mind. Marcel, the first thing he does, he gives a free kick away in a dangerous area. Oh, man. The curse of the commentator, they call it. A dangerous area. It is a foul. He puts his hand across his face. No complaining, Wolves there. The last time Wilshire's team won the league was in 1996. Hey, that's when a certain Arsene Wenger came to Arsenal. And in 1896, that's when Arsenal was formed. There's my knowledge. Boom. Was it 1886, actually? Nah, it was 1886, I'm sure it was. Wait there. I said, there's my knowledge. Oh, man, I think I flopped it. People. Wanna whipped in. Oh, shot on the edge gets blocked. It was 1886. Darn, I got it wrong. I knew it was. I said it with so much confidence, 1896, but I was like, nope, it's not actually. It's 1886. What am I doing, Tereak? But here's Pereira. Good tackle by Hwang. Here's Neto now. Wolves have got all their players on this left side, and Semedo is the only one on the right, but Dewsbury Hall wins the ball. So does Raul. Offside, I'm sure. Tielemans fouls Raul. And he's milking it. They're just playing the game. They're playing the game, keeping it calm, ladies and gents. Guys, this has been a fantastic stream. It's approaching injury time. Make sure you smash a like on it if you haven't done so already. And if you are new, hit that subscribe button. You'll be more than welcome and you'll be loved. And everyone, and get in the chat because everyone in the TTF will give you a huge welcome. Thank you for all your support, as always, ladies and gents. It's been tremendous. I really love doing this stream. I love talking football no matter what. I'm glad to be back doing it again. Famous Arsenal Dane. Okay, good question. Let's think. What year? All right. John Jensen. Yeah, true. True. Very, very good. That's the answer. I thought he was going to give it. I thought he was letting me quiz. I wouldn't have got it anyway, so thanks for putting the answer in. John Jensen. That's what they called him when it's John Jensen, actually, because he's Danish. But back in the day, yeah, pronunciations like that, they weren't really bothered. They weren't really cared for, were they, Moss? But here we go. I didn't realise Copenhagen was so close to Malmo until we was playing GeoGuessr. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's so close. It's literally like a bridge, isn't it, that separates Denmark and Sweden. Whipped in by Madison, headed away by Raul. Hwang. Oh, counter-attacking opportunity now. Neto, he should go right. And it's a poor ball in the end. He should have done better with that ball, Neto, to find Jimenez. It would have been a goal-scoring opportunity for those people in the FPL. The best centre mid they have is Mikael Anderson, valued at 1.35 million. Aye, so Wilshere should walk into the team then. Not Lord Bentner. Yes, I forgot about Bentner, man. And Pereira will pick up a yellow card. I forgot about Bentner, man. Of course, the famous Dane. What a touch that was by Hwang. And uses his body well. That's such clever wing play. It's just clever play in general. As Ricardo picks up his third. Yeah, he's had a decent game. Leicester, once again, feel sorry for themselves, but this is what happens when you do not take your chances. And Leicester will be ruining those missed chances that they've had. 16 efforts, 6 on target to Wolves' 10 on goal and 3 on target. 10 shots and 3 on target. Or on goal. Yeah, same difference. I got it wrong initially. But yeah, we all make errors, don't we? Like, trying to think. Ruben Diaz did yesterday. Yeah, I didn't think Ruben Diaz was good yesterday at all. But, everybody talks about Ruben Diaz, don't they? Because he plays for a title-winning side. But when it comes to Gabriel Magalhaes, I'm still running that Gabriel Magalhaes agenda. I will be doing it. Love Gabriel. Love Gabriel, because he's from Brazil. And they're showing man of the match, Daniel Pedence. I knew it would have been him. Stop biting your nails, bro. You ain't got no more nails left to bite, man. Come on. I mean, I'm talking of someone who's got no nails. But here's Neves. He wins it off of Tielemans. The midfield battle there. Neves. Good ball out for Neto. You know what? Neto looks like he's lost that bit of speed. But maybe he'll get it back. Maybe he will. It's his first game back in a while. He's still got to return back to like full fitness. He ain't going to be there yet. But yeah, hopefully he'll get back to it because he was rapid. Madison. Players calling for offside. Oh, Semedo gets it long. We got about 45 seconds left. There was 4 minutes added time. We're 3 minutes and 20 seconds into it now. Schmeichel goes long. He finds Thomas out at left back. Raul Jimenez. Thomas breaks free. Gets a cross in, headed away. There's no one in the box, but there's Tielemans. Goal! What a save! What a save by Jose Sarr. Oh, Tielemans could have had the last laugh shooting at the South Bank. Relatively comfortable, actually, but the angle that I saw made it look even better. But there's Schmeichel. Schmeichel's up. Schmeichel's up for the corner. Can he do his dad and score? Whipped in. Headed up by Marcel. Madison. He'll get another opportunity to cross. Blocked. And that should be the game. But no. Pedro Neto. He's got an open goal. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Oh, my days. But that's the full-time whistle. Wolves win by 2 goals to 1. Bruno Lage giving a wave to the camera there. All time, ladies and gentlemen. Wolves win by 2 goals to 1 in a game that Leicester City should have won, and they'll be ruining their missed chances. let alone they shouldn't have at least got a point out of this game. But hey, that's what happens when you don't take your chances in the Premier League. And the Wolves are marching on. Look at Ed; he was very quiet for the most of that second half, and for very good reason in the end. But there you go. Ed is gassed and he's loving it. He's loving Ruben Neves. We've got Neves, Ruben Neves. That's what he's singing. Jack Wilshere is valued at 1.8 million. Yes, so that's exactly transfer marked exactly. 2014 transfer marked. Wow, 30 million. It was crazy. Jose Sarr. Hey, Paxton. You've been hanging around me for too long, man. Jose saved Wolves. I love that one. It looks better in typing than it does in writing. But yeah, keepers have a brawl. I know. Moss has been calling everyone to fight today. He just wants to see a fight. Bro, this isn't hockey, yeah? Nah, it does happen in football, though, doesn't it? Especially in big rivalries. But great stream, team. Thank you very much, Matt. Thank you so much for everyone who came in. Had to be quiet. Your stream is way ahead of my phone. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Lol, Neto. He should have passed. He should have passed. See you lot on Thursday. But, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I will be back tomorrow doing a whole Premier League review, talking about this game, talking about all the other games that happen in the Premier League as the round of fixtures is now over. And we'll also talk about the Predictions League. We'll be giving you the update on that. And we'll be talking about some of the predictions that you guys have made that you got spot on, like Moss did tonight. And I'm sure Creambone as well. I think he also said this one. And what am I calling you, Creambone? Wilf, you said this one. Nobody went 4-2 Man United, I believe. Nobody did. We'll have to go and have a look at this one. But guys, thank you so much for it. The schedule for the week so far, back on Monday. Come check that one out. Keep your post notifications on. I will be making a stream at some point tonight to decide the time. Tuesday, it's Chelsea versus Lille. I'll be there for that one. Atletico Madrid versus Manchester United on Wednesday. Thursday, Arsenal play Wolves. Friday, Premier League preview. Saturday, is there any games on a Saturday? Yes, I'm sure I'll do a game on the Saturday, and then Sunday, the Carabao Cup final, and as well, I might do another game also. But guys, thank you so much for coming in and popping by. I'll catch you all later, and peace. Love to you all. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.